everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. XQC, seen by many in this form as an evildoer, but you know, he's just a regular human being, has had a storied past with VTubers, and I'm going to get to the point that I'm going to get to soon. The thing that happened before was after he was beaten by Dokibird way back in the day, he seemed to have gotten a hate boner for VTubers in general. It says, just reminding you, this is why I'm doing it, I'm harkening back to what happened originally. Funniest thing about the entire situation, being the VTuber award incident, where, you know, people like XQC, other people started speaking out against VTubers again, because they had that little hate boner going on. Funniest thing about this entire situation is that the biggest anti-VTuber instigators and seethers among the large Twitch streamers seem to be XQC and Shroud. Guess what those two have in common? When they were beaten by Dokibird. Now that, of course, did cause some hatred from them to VTubers, because, well, they felt, I guess, untouchable in their ways. At least that's the way I feel. I felt that they thought they were untouchable when it came to those types of games and gaming in general, but they were beaten by a VTuber, so that got them a little bit frustrated. You know it. I've already covered it. I've already covered the whole thing. I'm not going to go over everything all over again, but a big change happened, and this was, for some reason, when he watched Michimochievee. Now, I am going to say, Michimochievee is a very good singer. I am a fan of hers, so I may be a little bit biased in this whole thing, but I'm just going to let that out right now. I like Michimochievee. I like her backstory. Every time I mention Michimochievee, I mention her backstory. Real quick, she joined Hololive. She found a way to join Hololive as her own. Basically, the Michimochievee you see now is the one she created. Her community she created. She was able to join Hololive through Inanaka Music. That didn't work out. She transferred over, thanks to Achan, to Hololive because Inanaka Music was not supporting her. She had to master her own tracks, do her own sound mixing, do her own video mixing, do her own music videos, all that kind of stuff herself with her own pocket money. And she didn't like it. Moved to Hololive, thanks to Achan. Got better. This is where she is now. Bibidiba, Stellar, all of those became huge hits. She went to Budokan, which is where this concert is from. Budokan is basically the holy grail of singing and performance in Japan, from what I know. It's one of the big holy sites of, quote unquote, holy sites of performance of idol work inside of Japan. Now that I gave you that little background, XQC defends VTuber idol concerts. If people enjoy it, go ahead. Who am I to say? It's not any more invalid or valid than any other concert. Every concert is the same. Lip sync, faking, whatever. If I were to argue, this would be more of a performance. This is actually more of a performance. And this may just be that since it is not Dokibird, since it is not someone that he has had direct contact with, he is softening himself up. Or it could also be, this is another thing that I'm thinking, since he got so much hatred for what he had said before with Dokibird, he didn't want to go back and cause it again. Now, let me show you what is going on here. And I do apologize, I had to add a bit of gain again with these Twitter ones. For some reason, even if I have it at full percent, it doesn't show at all. So here we go once more.
So what is that?
This is when she was doing Bibidiba, which was one of her big hits, and she is doing it in a carriage that is carried around, where it is, if you've been to like a Rob Zombie concert, you kind of know the kind of thing where they go into the crowd. Sometimes some artists go into the crowd and start singing in between the crowd. This is what she did. They had a passageway going through. It was, you know, pulled by people, and you could be kind of in the middle of the crowd and be able to see her closer instead of on the stage. Made it a more vibrant way of doing things.
Live concert at the K Arena, Yokohama.
XQCL.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if people enjoy it and they want to do what they do, I mean, go ahead. I mean, it's not like it's illegal or anything like that, right? I mean, who am I to say do this, do that, don't like this, don't like that? I mean, it's not any more invalid or valid in any other concert if you really think about
I
it.
hope you and
Any
Chet
other
are having
concert
a
is the
great
same
day.
thing. It's just
Please give me Eugenics
it's just lip sync, faking, whatever the fuck, like performing. If I were to argue that it's actually more of a performance than most real concerts, if you ask me. I mean,
63 months. I'll be back with the 67 months XQCL.
the card goes around, it entertains the fans, whatever. People are looking at the stuff, whatever, they perform with it. I mean, they're having fun with it. I don't personally like it, but I don't think anybody is.
So yeah, that is her doing BBDO, and he seemed to have had a change in tune. I do apologize for the weirdness of the audio. Apparently he had the singing audio really low, and he had himself a lot higher. So I do apologize if it did end up affecting your ears. I'm going to try to do my best to lower the craziness of the very top bits of it. So I do apologize for that. This dude is all over the place. One moment he hates VTubers, the next he defends them. So he says proven to heal people. XQC is so funny because once the month just decides to have a good take for some reason. And here we go as well. It's like true. Dead Mouse does his concerts with that helmet on. So his chat's never been to Gorilla's concert before, I guess. He should run for president of Canada someday. The fact that he has to convince his chat not to instantly harass something they don't like is very telling. But I still get big W for this. This is some good character development. I hope he keeps this up in the future. Dude had to remember to stack the buffs so people won't dog on him. Kind of that. W take, thank you. My reaction to that information. Didn't expect XQC to defend VTubers in 2026 because he seemed to have, like I said before, a hate boner for VTubing and VTubers overall. And that is something people brought up in the past, things that he has said before as well when it comes to other concerts and other things. This one right here.
I think this part's good.
Talking about Miku in this case. So you can appreciate the music way back in the day. So that was back in the day when he didn't have as much VTuber hating in his community, it seems like, when he didn't seem to have to want to be performative in any way, shape, or form. At least I think people think it's performative of, you know, being angry and then kind. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's swaying back and forth the way humans do. Humans do this. I'm just going to be honest with you. Humans do that where they sway back and forth between opinions. He can modify his opinions after a while. XQC has defended VTuber Michimochievee for performing real-life concerts to their fans. If I were to argue this would be more of a performance than most real concerts, they're having fun with it. And down here, XQC shared his opinion on VTuber concerts after watching clips from them. It says, I'd love to go to Suisei's concert. Heck, I'd do it in a heartbeat if she has a world tour. Question is, who would hate or criticize her? Life is full of strange people. They're not hurting anyone if they're just having fun. And yeah, I completely agree. Sometimes I don't understand why people hate and prevent others from being happy. If their happiness doesn't affect or harm anyone, just let them be. And true. I'm so confused about this guy has hate on VTubers in December, or am I mistaking him for someone else? Nope. He had hate for a while. And here it says, heartbreaking, the worst person you know, just made a great point. He will continue with that one. That's you to pick one of the best online concerts Suisei was performing in though. Also good take from XQC. He just doesn't like that song, but there are many other music he can personally enjoy. Just like how he enjoyed World Is Mine, which is the one that I showed you back here. He enjoyed World Is Mine back in the day. Not only is he right, but also like it's still a real person performing here, just hidden behind a VTuber model for anonymity and image. So that's nothing different from a real concert. And that's one thing I want to point out. When it comes to these concerts, they're actually there. They're doing the movements themselves. They're singing themselves. It is not Miku is a little bit different because it's Vocaloid, using the Vocaloid synthesis program. But when it comes to Suisei, she's there. She's in a mocap suit. She's doing her singing. She's doing her movement. She's doing her dancing. She's doing all that. She's actually physically somewhere doing all the movements. It's not someone doing it for her. It's not someone singing for her. She's singing herself. So that is one of the things that you can still appreciate, and I'm glad he does appreciate that as a person, you know, as a regular person, you know, just at least giving them the ability to be appreciated for what they do. And I'm glad at least he has changed his tune a little bit. If you have been on VTuber Twitter lately, you do know about MyOshi. MyOshi is a company or a group that is trying to bring back old school, like MySpace type of thing, but for VTubers, for your Oshi specifically. So it says an old school social network for VTubers and the virtual you to make real friends and fully customizable profiles and more. No algorithms, just you and your Oshi. Take a look down here. We have, the forums collab on MyOshi. Our latest update includes forums on a bunch of different topics ranging from MyOshi updates. So they're doing lots of different things. Site is back up because they had downtime. You have Lunaria talking about it. You have Link's Jinx break time, but a lot of small updates went out today. Lots of server changes are going live, spinning up new servers, making sure that they actually have activity. Ebiko, again, trying to set things up. You have Ixie, another one setting things up. A V-Charm person. Oshi page is pretty basic, but CSS makes a brain hurt, so this is good enough. Looked up some custom MyOshi page for Kaiju. You have tons of people here as well making a MyOshi page. You have Vtoku and others here. Codes left, anyone needs it. Basically, people going on there. You have Flork as well, has some invite codes that they're already done. All the people who have invite codes are already done when it comes to most of this. Quickly approaching Omegascape's 1 year anniversary. They're doing some MyOshi stuff as well. You can just see tons and tons and tons of people doing stuff. Froggy, not a certain Froggy, not Froggy Lock, but Froggy Hoppin'. Found out a cute site, MySpace, but for VTubers. People promoting it in general, just, having fun and being able to see nostalgia back in the day. And we have Zentreya as well. Says, I'm on VTuber MySpace. No RP allowed, though, because my mod said so. Basically, no Zentreya RPs going on in there. There's a MySpace. Can I be in your top 5? Rosie Belmoon, man, I want in. The cool tubers are all on my tuber space. What? Be my friend. What's wrong with RP? Also, what is RP? So people are in there. I found my people. People are having fun. People just like I mentioned on the MyOshi page, they're just having fun going through the whole steps of being part of a new social platform. Let's take a look at the people here. More people taking a look at it, more people joining it. You have Vampres Fangoria doing the fixed Oshi page. You have Mia Merrily as well going in there. Weepy Miyu, Blossom, Luna, Stux making a tool for MyOshi CSS HTML templates. I think learning by example helps a lot of people, so this helps everyone. Be sure this is learning, this for learning. So he's using it for learning. Vampy also has one. Sky has one. Cheeks has one. A lot of people here. New social media platform. A lot of people are just mentioning it there, just having fun with the whole thing, as I had mentioned before. Some people want to join. Other people are just have their full MyOshi page. It says, want to add your logo under profile picture MyOshi. Here's the code for it. People helping out with the codes themselves and just having fun with that. Some people are warning. It says, I've stopped accepting everyone in MyOshi. Too many randoms trying to add me that most likely will never have even heard of me. I don't care if it was part of the MySpace culture from back in the day. Just want to keep it being a fun space with friends and mutuals. I'm down to meet new people, but I don't feel treated like someone they wish to meet and get to know. If you'd like to be part of the culture, please stop doing this. Please keep on doing that. If you're enjoying yourself, you can curate your social media pages however you like, and no one should tell you what to do. This is what I don't like and won't participate in. It's getting some traction. I understand the wording can come across as harsh. So before anyone gets that, you don't dare to be mean in my comments. I adore the site. I think it's cute and fun. We had a Dutch equivalent of MySpace, but it reminds me of a lot of that. I love the nostalgia trip. I'm also excited to eventually get into the collab and forum stuff. I'm just extremely reserved, terrible at social cues, and easily taken advantage of. I'm kind of the same way. I am very much the same way. Had all those three things happen to me. So I'm cautious and nervous about meeting new people. Getting a massive influx of friend requests of people I don't know gets really overwhelming, and I don't want to participate in it. I tried, but it kept getting worse and worse. Don't listen to the opinion of a random lady, me, on what you should or shouldn't do in your own social media page. Have fun and enjoy yourself. I'm the opposite, not gonna lie. I feel like I'm back in the middle school when the friends I have cooler than I am. So yeah, some people like it, some people don't. Some people are putting out a warning here of this person here. It says, are you referring to MyOshi here? The site is so arse. They left introspections, a feature that let me dump all the roots and models on. It's off by default in production, which means someone manually turned it on. Their privacy policy is also vague, despite them collecting IP addresses, geolocation, user agents, browser information, and things like that. It says, yeah, I figured that site was iffy. That stuff is crazy, though holy. True, I'm going to use it for streams 100%. I reported it to them, and they turned it off in a few hours, but I don't trust them anymore. They can't keep their own stuff safe. I doubt they can keep my data safe. It's really odd that they'd enable introspections. Discovered an API route that lets you create. Let's see here. Create 100 invites. It's deprecated, but chances are that it's still usable. Bro might be a menace to the hacker one if you chose to do bounty hunting. It says here, I'm not even under the stuff and any knowledge in it. I would bet that if RCE somewhere, the entire thing looks quite sketch to me. And everyone I've talked to about this. What site? What is this about? I don't see that they could see there's a website that basically MySpace platform for VTubers that's trending. I don't see why they would opt to be vague with their privacy policy and TOS though. So yeah, they're too vague on the privacy policy and TOS apparently. Just showing you what this is they're seeing here. So the website's basically MySpace here. That's what they're trying to explain. Their parent site looks so much like AI slop. So they're talking about a parent site here that they apparently are. Well, it's not loading properly, but apparently they have AI slop stuff there. Any experienced or competent developer wouldn't have this kind of stuff. If you look at time and design developed each and every component, then in proper spacing or things like that, which just wouldn't exist. So yeah, looks like it was just plastered on there. It says here, I don't even understand what the point of this would be. Like, VTubers can already use all of the existing social media platforms to connect to the community and build their brand. What do they get out of VTuber specific, social media that they don't get from Blue Sky, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram? If you're not like one of those, you'd find another people who are already using. You find another that people are already using. The best case scenario I see for this is that the idea that might allow you to try to run speed run cloud chasing collabs rather than organic growth, be filled with new debut VTubers and 30 followers trying to friend request their Oshis and get in their DMs. Sounds like a nightmare for anyone established who probably already deals with something like that anyways, but gets other benefits. So yeah, there is a risk, as they're saying here. VTuber LinkedIn with MySpace steaming than anything. It says because it's for VTubers only, it's a completely different environment from any social media platform. It doesn't involve algorithm just to be seen and make friends. What you call organic growth is the normalization of something that many people are fed up with. It says when I first saw this, it gave me vibe-coded vibes, no pun intended. Felt really skeptical about MyOshi, not any particular reason, just had a bad feeling, decided to listen to my gut. Thank God I didn't join the website. So yeah, it's getting some reviews of it being not so great, of their privacy not being so great. When it comes to these things, it's a growing pain, but the first thing you do when you try to create a site is try to make the privacy the best way possible. But it seems like they grab a lot of information from what this person is saying here on this server, on this Discord server here, and that is never a good thing. So just, if you're on it, just be privacy focused and do your best and just have fun. I mean, in general, if you're going to join it or not join it or whatever, just have fun, enjoy yourself, and just be careful with your privacy. Tokoyami Towa is a female Japanese VTuber associated with Hololive in the 4th generation. Watame, Coco, Kanata, and Luna. The only ones that remain are her, Watame, and Luna, because both Kanata and Coco recently had graduated. Kanata recently, Coco back, I believe, in 2020, 2021, around there, 2021, I believe. And we have Apex Legends, second half dream collab with pros and streamers that she was having recently. So it was a big E-Elements dream match with pros, like actual Apex Legends pros and streamers. Towa is really good at Apex Legends. She's pretty damn good at Apex Legends. She's kind of like how Aqua was as well when Aqua was still a part of it. She, was able to get, I think she got Apex Predator herself alone. Not Towa, but Aqua. But in this case, Towa and her team won the overall championship. Thank you so much for everyone on the team. Thank you to everyone who cheered us on. Let's see if we can actually see the part where they won. It was 3 hours and 49 minutes. It was a long one, as they all tend to be. And here you go.
いやどうなんやろな。でもなんかコミュニケーション取れてたんじゃないあの感じ。
すごいよね。
すごいな。
機会を待ち望んでます僕は。そして最後ゆきおさん。
ずっと俺とトアのパネル持ってくれてるのちょっと申し訳ないけど。
方がプレイヤーとして参加して、
ずっとこれ持ってくれてる。
まさかこの方もエペックスやられてるんだっていう方がもうすごいいいプレイ。
And this, they basically had Toa's thing there. They had Toa's thing there to kind of represent her in the whole thing. And also, the other VTuber who was a part of it as well, they have them there because, they aren't able to actually be there. They aren't able to have those robots or anything to have them there. But it is great to see that she had so much fun and that she was able to get that win at the very end. Her team was able to get that ranking, that higher ranking here. There. And was able to get it all done. Big congratulations to Towa and her team. Oh god. This person is, oh dear lordy, it's pure evil. It's literally pure evil. It is unadulterated evil. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Humans are capable of this. They have been before. 7. 6, 7. Literally 6, 7. All right. Who said 6, 7? Who the hell says 6, 7? It's literally 6, 7 now. 6 and 7. The first number is 6. The last number is 7. 6, 7 actually happened. Who the hell made it happen? Who the hell willed it so? 6 is the first number this time. Yippee! Exactly. 7 is the last number. Okay. 2 in the middle. So let's find the 2 in the middle. Literally fucking 6, 7. Who the fuck did this? Who did it? I want your blood. I want your brains. I want it all gone. You dare do the 6, 7 to me. How dare you? Thank you guys for watching as always. And of course, take a look. And if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. All those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.